In this exercise, we will be learning about gathering and viewing feedback. At the end of this exercise, we will have added text validation for the employee feedback form. We'll require a CAPTCHA for the employee feedback form, and then we'll fill out the form and view the corresponding form entry. In this exercise, we'll be taking the following steps. First, we'll add text validation to the employee feedback form. We'll enable CAPTCHA for the employee feedback form. We'll add this form to a page. We'll fill out the employee feedback form and then review the form submission. After this exercise, there will be some bonus exercises that I won't be going through, but that you can try for yourself. And this includes adding a field for employees to fill in the number of years they've worked at Livingston. You can enable validation so that employees cannot put in a number greater than 25 because Livingston has only been around for 25 years. Then you can try filling out the form as Omar Miles, view the form entries, and look at Omar's response to the employee feedback form. But with that, let's start with the exercise. For this exercise, we will be using the Livingston Loop site. So if you're not there already, you can open up the menu and then click on the Livingston Loop site under the site. From here, we'll open up Site Administration from the top left corner, and we'll navigate to Content and Data, and we'll open up Forms again. Now, to add text validation, we'll open up the employee feedback form. And then at the very bottom of page 1 of our form, we'll add in a text field. So we'll drag in a text field under the grid form. For the label, we'll type in email address. Now we'll navigate to the Advanced tab. Here we'll click the validation slider to enable validation. And then we can open the drop-down for if input, and we'll click is not email. And then we'll show an error message, and for this error message, we'll type in answer must be in the form of name@address.com. Now that is adding text validation to a text field. Now we'll enable CAPTCHA for the form. With the options button at the top of the page, we'll click settings, and then we'll check the require CAPTCHA slider. We'll click done, and with that, we can click save on our form. Now we'll add the employee feedback form to a page. So from the site administration panel, we can click the home to navigate to the home page of this site. My current Livingston Loop site is empty, but from here we can go add a widget. We'll click the add button, and under the widgets tab under collaboration, let's drag a form onto the page. We'll drag it over here. From here, we'll click select form, and then we'll select the employee feedback form. We'll click save right here, and then we'll close the pop-up. So we see the employee feedback form that we have right here. Now we'll fill out the employee feedback form. So we'll click the radio buttons to fill out how satisfied are you with the following. And we'll just check somewhat satisfied straight down. Now, email address, let's try it by typing in just Josiah Copeland first. And when we exit this field, we see that the error message is showing. And so now let's type in our full email address at livingston.com. And now you see the error message disappears because the validation has passed. We'll click next. We'll just say that the length of the survey was just right. And then we won't fill out anything for additional information, and then we'll verify the CAPTCHA. And then we'll click submit. Our form has been submitted successfully. Now we'll review the form submission. So we'll open up menu from the left again. We'll go to content and data and navigate down to forms in the site administration. For our employee feedback form, we'll navigate to the right to the options button, and then we'll click view entries. Now for this form entry, we'll click the option, and then we'll click View. So now you can see all of the answers that we just put in, including navigating between pages using the Next button.